2016, we started that study. We worked hard, we provided recommendations to our government, which our government accepted. Millions of dollars of humanitarian aid. Our ambassador visiting the areas himself. And then in June of 2017, I, along with our Minister of Foreign Affairs, Christian Freeland, an empowered woman, I must say, we met with Aung San Suu Kyi herself to tell her personally how Canadians feel about what is going on in Myanmar. And we continued to keep updated. We continued to press based on all of what you had provided as your feedback as to what I need to do as your representative in Mississauga, Erin Mills. The work continued. Just recently, one of my personal favorite accomplishments that I've really had the honor of collaborating with was Muslim Neighbor Nexus. We were able to get $93,000 of funding for security infrastructure for this mosque that is being built in our riding. And it was because we were able to work together and to really effectively push as we need to. Human trafficking is another big concern that is really up and coming in Mississauga and in our country. In fact, Mississauga is one of the biggest hubs of human trafficking in our country, in Canada. And I had meetings with our Peel Regional Police, with our Peel Region service staff. And it was late last year when I put this issue to my Justice Committee in Ottawa. And we talked about how this is an issue that is impacting Canadians. And so we took the committee from Halifax to Montreal to Toronto to Edmonton and to Vancouver to learn what human trafficking looks like in Canada. And I can tell you that the results were devastating. There was a young boy, 9 years old, that I met in Edmonton who was selling himself on the streets before he was taken in by the city's service organizations. These are really Canadian, really real problems that people like myself, like Gagan, like Harj, we continue to advocate for and try to provide solutions for. So out of that study, we provided recommendations to our Government of Canada, and our budget of 2018 put forward a human trafficking hotline that gives access to individuals like you to call in when you see suspicious human trafficking incidents. In fact, I'm actually going to UK London next week to meet with UK parliamentarians to talk about the issue of human trafficking and modern slavery in North America and in the Western world as well, and how we can continue to combat that. The point being that it's been a pretty busy 3.5 years. And it's been busy, but it's been empowering. And I think that the best thing that I can do as an elected representative is to empower those around me, is to make sure that the youth that we sacrificed all of our lives for, that we sacrificed, that we came to Canada for, have that equality of opportunity, have that determination, have that passion to follow what they need to follow. And I've been doing that through my amazing youth council who are in the house today, through my amazing women council who are also in the house today, and through all of you and your children and your nephews and your nieces that you bring to me and say, hey, can she volunteer at your office? I love that. I think it is the best experience to really understand, to take ownership of what this country is, of what our home is. And I really appreciate all of the support that you have provided in order for all of us to be successful.